Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now the third baseman, Jared Triolo. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Horwitz. First offering, runner goes. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Triolo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Brian Reynolds here. In for a strike. 0-1. Shota, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Tommy Pham. Out towards left center. Hat moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill, the big righty, Bubba Chandler.
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Michael Busch, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Busch with a homer in his last game. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Ian Happ, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And a foul ball. A little bit low. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second here in game 2 of the wild card series.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now the count is even.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Line and a base hit into right. Happ on his way home. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Wild Card Series Game 2. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Right through there for a strike.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it! At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And a strike in there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That catches the corner.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And now the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 outs. And they'll do it again. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses outside, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Miguel Amaya. Chandler back to work. That is upstairs for ball one. Just missed.
Outside.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
One strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And that one pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here.
One, two.
In the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Just misses with that one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
In the dirt, blocked. Amaya on at first, nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! In comes the run from second. It's 2-0.
Waste no time there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Now at the plate, Matt Shaw. And he takes a strike.
0-2.
Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. That one lifted to left. Fan on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights it off. He'll see another. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
In half up to hit. Doubled his first time. Oh, what a stop. From his backside. What a play. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. New inning getting started. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Nick York, the next Pirate to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now, Jared Triolo. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Misses outside, and that's ball 2. That's down and in. On the outside corner, got him looking. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is downstairs.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Tucker aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
High fly ball out to left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's one down. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. That misses, and that's ball one.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just missed. There goes Tucker. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Yeah, the batter now, Miguel Amaya. The walk and a run scored his first time. They say you win.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Third out. One left for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Horwitz measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one misses. No. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, Swanson. And it gets by him.
He's safe.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now here is Tommy Pham. And the 0-1. Ball one there.
No, that's it.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The Pirates down by a pair here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's McCutchen. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the sweeper catches the plate.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the air, right side. Tucker sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nico Hoerner. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Kicks and deals. On the ground to third. Triolo. Zips it across.
You're out.
And they get Nico Hoerner one away.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a curve misses outside. And it's fouled away. And it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
Full count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Struck out looking his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one outside. 3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Wild Card Series Game 2. And now, Nick Gonzalez. Shota back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, these Pirates, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Cruz stands in now and watches strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good. with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2.
That one misses in the dirt. The Pirates trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. This is Joey Barton. Fly to left his first time.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Throws across the diamond, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Colin Holderman will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And foul ball. That hits the dirt. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now it's going to be Ian Happ. And that skips in the dirt. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And foul ball. The 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one way outside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Nick York. Tap foul at the plate.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
In the air, right field, Tucker. Nabs it, and a quick out, number 1. So the Pirates' batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Pirates hitless so far in the game. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the wild card series. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Cubs trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's a little bit low.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
The 1-2. And that one is inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
That one's in there. And the count 1-1. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. York tosses to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. He's 0 for 1. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way inside. On the ground to first, Horowitz takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that's outside. 1-1. And it's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one just missing inside. And the count is 2-2. And that just misses.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
There's a line drive to left field. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Brazier up and throwing. Rogers also getting ready. Tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a 1-2. And this is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner takes off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of game 2. Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Just missed.
Down.
The pitch to McCutchen. That
That's
misses. 2-0. A little bit low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one's in there, and it's 3-1. Reynolds, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
The Cubbies up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fought off foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
And now it's even up.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Another inning in the books, but not before they put a hit on the board and erase the no-no. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Nicholas. So here's Horner now. Nicholas, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
That one the other way, and a base hit right there. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Swanson digs in. Horner on the go. Pitch is high. Knocks it down.
No strike.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Yohan Ramirez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Check swing didn't go. And the count 2-1.
1 strike.
Move to second. Horner back in on the dive. No outs. Runner on second. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Full count.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. First pitch misses.
It's a tough pitch,
1-0.
but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside. Ball 2. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
The other way, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Happ in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 2 outs. Ripped to short. That ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Brazier. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Joey Bart now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
York stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Out to short. Swanson on the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Johan Ramirez. Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That's a strike. 2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Full count.
And that's inside and a good at bat, ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Runner at first with 2 away. Miguel Amaya will hit next. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Crow Armstrong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Slice to right. Fair ball. Crow Armstrong around third. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nico Horner. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball. 1-1.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. On the ground, right side. Over to first.
He's out.
And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brad Keller.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So back to the top of the order, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Jared Triolo. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Another 1-2. And that's outside.
2-2.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Pointer right there to make the grab. Out number 2.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Reynolds at the plate and takes high there.
1 ball, no strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
This could end it. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS. So the Chicago Cubs sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.